Hi everyone, and welcome to this episode of Discovering Laguna Woods. I'm Cindy Whitney, and today we have an interesting show because we're going to be meeting with an animal control officer, and he's going to talk to us about increasing our awareness about the coyote population in our village. Then we're going to shift gears completely, and we're going to go to an ice cream social that was sponsored by the Thrive Group and Memorial Care. So it's going to be an interesting show with a couple of very interesting segments. Stay with us, and we'll be right back. So we're coming to you from the creek today as it flows through Laguna Woods because it has some bearing on the conversation that I'm going to be having with our first guest, who is Officer Dave Picciarella, who is an animal services officer with the Laguna Beach Police Department. Hi, Dave.
Hello.
How are you today?
I'm good.
Yeah. So things must be well in the valley here if you're smiling, right?
Yeah.
No problems.
No problems.
Okay. Well, this came about because I attended a recent meeting of the dog club because you were the featured speaker, and I wanted to hear what you had to say about coyotes specifically. And I think what I took away from that meeting was, I think, has bearing on everybody that lives in Laguna Woods, that we need to know more about coyotes. So could you give us sort of a general, just an assessment that you have of how safe we should feel in the village because of the coyote population?
Well, you can feel as safe as you make yourself out to be because coyotes, I always tell people that, I can solve your coyote problem today, walk in groups. But generally speaking, if you keep your dog on a leash, if you're aware of your surroundings, then you'll more than likely be safe. Almost always when we have a dog that's injured, it's off leash or it's on an extended flexi leash and the owner's not paying attention.
So if you don't have a dog, and because a lot of people go out at night and they choose to walk by themselves, what risk are they taking?
There's not a lot of risk. There is. We've been involved in a coyote survey here for several years now, in which we've take all of the deceased coyotes that we come across and we submitted to the survey, and we've found like the biggest coyotes are about 37 pounds. Those are giant. So even your smallest person in Laguna Woods is going to outweigh a coyote by quite a lot. And so you don't really have a threat by a coyote. They know you're bigger than them. You're not prey. I'm not saying it's impossible because teenage coyotes are like teenage people. They do things that they don't know that they can't do. And so usually if you have problems, it's going to be juveniles.
Yeah, there's a lot of factors there too. Maybe they might feel threatened by you somehow, and you're not aware of that. You might surprise them, or also there may be more than one.
Yeah, more than one coyote.
Yes, is that typical that they might come, not in packs? I don't want to use that word packs, but more than one.
Almost usually when you have more than one that's together, it's going to be part of a family. It's going to be like a mother or what we call a beta female teaching the youngs how to hunt. But that's for a very small window in the late summer, early fall. But generally speaking, there isn't enough prey in Laguna Woods to warrant coyotes to hunt in groups. There's one rabbit or one squirrel just isn't enough to feed more than one coyote. So you can see them together, but it's most likely related to child rearing or pup rearing.
And you said they really don't live here. We think that they live down here by the creek, but that's a myth, an urban myth that we have.
Yeah. It's unlikely. There's really nothing in it nothing for them to gain by living right here in Laguna Woods. So usually when we find actual dens, we find them on the periphery, and then the coyotes come in and they just spend the day here, or night, or do their hunting or whatever it is socially that they do. But they actually live in dens, usually outside of Laguna Woods itself.
I have a couple of questions that really surprised me. I've lived near coyotes previously to coming to Laguna Woods, and I would hear them yip and yip and yip at night. And I always thought that meant that they'd caught something and gathering the whole group around, to feast on this squirrel. And so you're saying no, it's something else entirely. What is that?
It's just a social interaction. It's them calling out to say, hey, I'm around. Coyotes can modulate their voice so that they sound like they're more than one coyote. But they don't really do it when they hunt because that would just, advertise themselves to the game, and it would tell everybody else, hey, I just, got something, come and steal it from me.
Okay, and I know they're smarter than that.
Yeah, they're very smart.
Now, I see a lot of folks walking around with golf clubs
Yeah.
day and night. I mean, it doesn't matter time
Yeah.
of day. So is that a wise thing to
Yes,
to
it
do?
is. It's always a good idea to have something to protect yourself with. It's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. So I always recommend that you have a walking club, a golf club or walking stick, or carry like an air horn or a whistle or something that you can either put between you and the coyote and create space, or bring the attention of people around you that you need help.
Right, right. Because my phone has apps on it, like an air horn and just loud
Right.
sounds. But you said sometimes they get used to that. You said they're very intelligent.
They're very intelligent. They're probably one of the most adaptable animals there is. They live in every climate. They live in every part of the country, So yeah, I recommend that people have a wide variety of implements that they can have, because if everybody is using a whistle, then it becomes part of the background and they start to ignore it. So if everybody is doing something different, it keeps them on edge, and that's what we need is for them to be on edge.
Well, I think the magic word that you used is disruption.
Yes.
Disrupt them. And what does that mean to us as we're out walking?
We as people tend to live in habits. We walk our dogs the same time. We walk the same route. We feed them the same day. And coyotes become very used to that. And when we don't challenge them, then they become very comfortable with that. And so what we have to do is challenge them so that they feel uncomfortable in the area and they feel uncomfortable around you. So we disrupt their behaviors or their patterns or their dens or their whatever it is that they're doing, so that they're always on the defensive.
So shout and stomp your feet and
Yeah.
jiggle your keys and whatever.
Use harsh language and your golf club and
Yep.
whatever you have to do, because they will stand there for a good long time to see what you're going to do next.
They do.
Yeah, because they're very patient. Their job in the wild is to be intimidating, is to be a predator. You get to choose whether or not you're the predator or you're the prey. And that's just a matter of being patient and letting the coyote know which choice you've made.
But that's, that I have been in that situation. I've gone out to the dumpster at night and after dark, and I usually kind of stomp my feet, but a couple of times I did not. And I found myself, about 10 feet from
Yeah.
a coyote. And that coyote stared at me, and I stared at it, and I wasn't quite sure how that was going to go.
Yeah.
So you're saying be the aggressor to make the noise, to
Yeah.
make the disruption.
Yes.
Don't wait for them.
Don't wait for them. Don't wait for them to decide. They've already decided. Now it's your turn to decide. They've decided that this is their territory and they're interested in wherever you're at. So they've already decided. So you have to change their mind. And that just means being insistent and persistent and letting them know that you are the dominant in this neighborhood.
Well, this makes so much sense. Sometimes we read things and they're sort of formalized, but this is just good common sense in the moment. What should you do to give us those skills? Because that's what it feels like. It's like, what do I do right now in this moment? It's scary. So thanks for giving us those tools. And before I let you go, I want to ask you a question. I want to thank you, first of all. I understand that you're retiring, and on behalf of all the people and the animals that you have helped in your career as an animal services officer, thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy your retirement.
Thank you.
My question is, does anything stand out as a momentous thing that happened to you in your career regarding an animal or your work?
It's because it's been a long career. Prior to me being an animal control officer, I was a veterinary technician at an animal hospital here in Laguna Woods, and so I have 40 years of experience here, and I've had so many experiences that I've worked with large cats, and I've worked with help with an ostrich that was injured. I had just a very long and very interesting career. So there isn't like one thing that just stands out.
Yeah. Well, you said that you're going to be retiring and you're going to move to Kansas, so you're going to have some adjustment to take care of there, right?
I am, yes.
Well, I wish you all the best, Dave, and we thank you, as I say, from the bottom of our hearts for helping us and informing us and making us all feel safer, and good luck in your future.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right.
And we'll be right back. So now we're standing outside the ice cream social, and we have the ice cream truck in the background. And I'm standing here with Jessica Sanders and Ronit Cooper. How are you, ladies?
Doing very well, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Doing great. We're excited that it's going so well.
Yeah, it is. It's a good crowd here. So you are from Memorial Care. Would you please tell us a little bit about what this is?
Yes, so Memorial Care Saddleback Medical Center. So it's an opportunity for us to be able to collaborate with Laguna Woods Village. We're very excited for this opportunity because we're wanting to be more involved with the community, get to know the residents and our neighbors, and just to see how we can be of further support. So this was kind of a way for us to be able to do that and kind of show what resources we have available in the event that's ever needed. So that's kind of the goal of the event.
And so this is the mechanism that you're using. It's sort of like you're bribing us with ice cream. Is that fair to say?
Absolutely.
It's working.
So definitely Memorial Care is committed to doing community benefits and to getting out into the community and doing ground level community benefits. So this is a great way for us to get out and to really help people and socializing and try to see what resources that they need.
Yeah, because you're always looking for better ways to respond to our needs, and if you don't know what they are, it's difficult to do that. So coming over and having these interpersonal, relationships with the residents and people who will use your services, I think it's great that you're doing that. What is this little game that people are playing?
So it's human bingo. So it's really a prop. So, you're getting to know people. You're trying to find someone who is left-handed, for example, who has the same birthday month as you. So it just really kind of just pushes you to communicate and to get to know someone else. And then, the incentive is ice cream, of course. So then at the same time, you're doing that socialization, getting to know everyone. And that's just really fulfilling the goal, too, of bringing the community together as a way to, be able to invite others to hopefully come to the future events that we'll have. So
oh, good. That was going to be my next question. So you're planning something in the future?
Definitely planning lots of different activities. We're talking about maybe doing a soup event in the winter to get people out and get them warm during the winter. So look forward to more events to come.
Great. This is a real plus because it's an extremely hot day today, and so this ice cream is a great idea. And I have to say, I didn't know how the bingo cards were going to go over, and people just dove onto those and were scurrying around. I mean, there was almost like a race to find all this information. It was great. Was that your intention?
Yes. I mean, it was such a great turnout. I mean, I'm so glad that everyone was excited to be able to do it because that just kind of shows, the importance of the goal of being able to bring everyone together and to communicate and to get and interact. So I think that just really kind of comes to show how important it is to be able to have these events, these social events, to be able to bring an opportunity for us to gather and to be as one.
Yes.
So
is there anything that you would like to say to the rest of the population of Laguna Woods Village about Memorial Care, something at top of mind?
The only thing that I can say is please come join us at our next event. We're really excited to invite you in and have you join us.
Yeah, and as Ronit said, to join us on next events. Hopefully we can just be able to get more ideas out there and just to see how else we can be involved and to kind of present our resources. So very excited.
Great.
Really looking forward to it.
We're thrilled that you're here. We're having a lot of fun. Everybody's having a great time. So we appreciate that you come up with these wonderful ideas and you come over here to do these things with us. So keep going. We love it, and we look forward to the next one.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we will be right back. So now I'm speaking with Mike Yang. And Mike, how are you doing today?
I'm doing fine, thank you very much.
Yes.
Yeah.
I see you came to this event with your wife, Jennifer.
Yes.
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 Yeah.
I'm so glad to come over here. Yes.
I know. Did you have some ice cream yet?
I already got my ice cream.
Yeah.
Number 22. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and my wife shared me with the number 2. Okay. Okay.
So you play bingo.
I did. I played bingo. I finished it up.
Yeah.
I sent it in.
You
Yeah.
found all those things?
Yeah.
You found a left-handed person?
Yeah, I found left-hand person. I found people with the same birthday, with same month's birthday.
All
Yeah,
right.
okay, yeah.
Oh, that's so fun. Yeah, those are good games. Yeah, the ladies came today from Memorial Care. That's a medical facility.
Correct.
And they want everybody to know more about the services that they provide, and they want to know more about what we care about in the village. So this
Yeah.
was, I think, a good way, do you think?
Yes, it's very good ways. As a matter of fact, we live in Laguna Woods, and the Saddleback Memorial is very close to our community. So
Yes.
almost everyone that I know is using their cares.
Yes.
Okay, so my own doctor is belong there too. Yes.
So
Okay.
you're right. It's familiar to all of us, and that's a good thing. Well, they want to do some more of these things. So what do you think? You would come to another one?
Yeah, well, there is some program like 55 plus or whatever that there's provide purpose. They want to reach out.
Yes.
I can tell they want
Yeah.
to reach out. Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
we love their program and
Yes.
their mindset.
Good.
Yes. Okay.
Good. Well, we're very happy that you're here today. I know you are a busy man because you are involved in golf and what else?
I play golf. I play ping pong. I play pickleball. I play volleyball. I'm swimming. You name it. Singing, dancing.
Oh my
Yes, I
goodness!
did.
And you are the president of.
Chinese American Club of Laguna Woods Village.
Where do you find the time to do all of this? And you're a very energetic man.
Oh, well, it's a little time consuming, but it's okay. It's a service.
Yes.
It's kind of like just let people happy. People
Yes.
around here are happy, so
Yes.
that's it.
Yeah, and you're one of the happiest people I know, Mike.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I thank you for stepping away for a moment from your ice cream and socializing and talking with us, and I'll see you on the inside.
Thank you
Thank
very
you,
much.
Mike.
Thank you, Sandy.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sandy. Thank you. Yeah.
And we'll be right back. So thank you for joining us today. We had a lot of fun at the Ice Cream Social. We want to thank Memorial Care and the Thrive Group and the gentleman with the ice cream truck for putting on such a cool event. And then Officer Peter Rilla, who came over and gave us a lot of information about being safe in the village with a coyote population. So I hope that you are taking good care of yourselves and everybody around you, and hope to see you next time and every time on Discovering Laguna Woods. Bye for now.